Such awesome presentations so far. My name is Brenda Colburn. It was interesting when Judge Kalupukui asked us to know your line or what your family does. So I had to stop and think about that. You know, nobody's ever asked me that question. I never thought about it. And I realized that I come from a line of educators, believe it or not. So it was interesting when I started writing this paper, what my hand just freely wrote down kind of shocked me. And I put 3 letters on my academia career that kind of freaked me out. Put PhD down. Whoa. But it was funny because I think out of all our speakers, everybody moved me and touched me in such different ways. But the one that I resonated the most with was Billy Kinoy. Because if you had, actually no, when I found out he was mayor of the Big Island, I laughed. And it's only because I knew where he came from. And I knew him when he was young. And, so when I put those letters down, I looked at it and I did the same thing. I laughed. I was like, yeah, right. But you know, what Billy has shown me is it's not about where you came from. It's about your journey and where you end up. And no matter where you came from, no matter what your situation was, no matter the struggles, the grade point average, or the mistakes, I look back and I think, sometimes I reflect and I think, God, I made every possible mistake in my life that I could have made. But when I look at it in that context, all those mistakes brought me here today to be with all of you. And I have so much gratitude right now, and will forever have this gratitude to be in your presence, to have made friends and connected with all of you guys. Because now I have a new Moana, which is awesome. Professional career. Well, y'all know I got 10 grants to write. Bio. And I really am looking into education, and I never would have thought I would have gone that road. Because to me, it's important to teach the children and to perpetuate and to keep a sustainability. Not just to teach, you can just teach, right? But Manu passed down a very interesting saying. I wrote it down here. It says, the value of knowledge is only in its application. So we can teach as much as we want, we can put kids in a classroom, but unless we can get them to make it a part of their life habits, you know, it's like teaching them to form these new habits based on cultural learning and values. So I think that's one of my professional career passions. We're putting out, PAF is just like, thank God for what happened to me in my life, because if it didn't, I probably never would have found PAF. PAF just, they do so many amazing things, and it just moves me every day when I go to work and see all the things and the possibilities. You know, I never knew all these possibilities existed. So it's very inspiring and exciting for me to go to work every day. And how many people can say that they can go to work and be inspired and excited about what they do? So I'm very, very blessed. But to teach the children, to perpetuate, to sustain our culture, our values, our way of life, I think that's one of my passions. For servant leader, I found that I really, really enjoy organizing fundraisers. Because God knows, everybody knows I love a good party, right? So as far as my servant leadership, I really like to move more in that direction of organizing and raising funds for charitable foundations, nonprofit organizations. I really enjoy putting things together and banging it out, get it done, get it done. I would also like to help single mothers because I am a single mother. I am the statistic for Hawaiian females. There are a lot of single mothers out there who feel defeated and that they can't do it, or the journey or the road is really hard, and it means it's very hard every day to be a single mom and try and balance work and your children and responsibilities and cooking and the laundry and cleaning, and it gets overwhelming and it can be defeating at times. But I'd like to try and influence and help single mothers. I'm not sure exactly how yet, but to let them know that it's possible. You know, when you put something in your heart and you really, really want to do it, it's very, very, it's possible to achieve and get it done. And I just want to thank all of you for inspiring me like to a level that I